This video is brought to you by videogcsc.com. We have part B of the above question. Solve 4x plus 1 equals 2x plus 12. Well, solve, if you don't understand what x is all about here, basically x is just a letter that is standing for some unknown number. So we don't know what number x is, so it's just standing for until we know what it is. It says solve, so basically it's asking us what number is x. Well, we don't know what number x is, but we do know that 4 times x, 4x, we do know that 4 times that number plus 1 gives the same result as 2 times that number plus 12. So we need to find out what number times 4 plus 1 gives the same result as that same number times 2 plus 12. So we start by writing down our equation. I know it's an equation. It's an equation because it has an equal sign. And we have 4x plus 1 equals 2x plus 12. Okay, so basically we don't want it in this form. We want it in a form something like x equals and then the number. So, which it's given to down here, x equals, and then we will write in whatever the final number turns out to be over these dots. This question is worth 2 marks. Okay, so we want all of our x's on one side and all of our numbers on the other, and then finally x by itself. Let's do this one step at a time. Let's first get all our x's together on one side. And one way to get your x's on one side would be to subtract the lesser number of x's on both sides. So let's start by doing that. The right side has fewer x's. This side has 4x. This side has 2x. So this is plus 2x. It's not minus 2x. So we do the inverse, which is maths for opposite. We subtract 2x from both sides in order to get rid of the x's from this side, and we'll only have x's on the other side. So we do 4x plus 1. We do the inverse of plus 2x, which is minus 2x, equals 2x plus 12 minus 2x. We did minus 2x to this side, and we do minus 2x to this side. So everything stays balanced. We haven't changed the equation, we've simply rearranged it, so the equation is still balanced. So let's sort this out. 4x minus 2x. We can't add 1 to 4x. We don't know what number x is. So, but we can say that 4 times that number minus 2 times that number, 4x minus 2x, will leave us with just 2x. 4x minus 2x gives 2x. We still have that plus 1. And that equals 2x plus 12 minus 2x. Well, 2x minus 2x leaves us with a 0, and 0 plus 12 is simply 12, so we just write down 12. 2x minus 2x plus 12 leaves us with 0 plus 12, which is just 12. So we've simplified things a little. 2x plus 1 equals 12. We now know that 2 times that number we're trying to find plus 1 equals 12. So let's go one step further. We want just the x's on one side and all the numbers on the other, so we want to remove this 1. Our strategy for doing that, while keeping everything balanced, while keeping everything equal, is to do the inverse again. So the inverse of plus 1 is minus 1. So we do 2x plus 1 minus 1 equals, and it equals 12 minus 1. It equals it because we do the same thing to both sides. We subtracted 1 from one side and we subtracted 1 from the other side. Take 1 away from one expression, take 1 away from the other expression. So they still remain equal. We haven't done one thing to one side that we didn't do to the other. 2x plus 1 minus 1, that leaves us with 0. We don't need to write that down. 2x plus 0 simply equals 0. So that leaves us with 2x. Oh, sorry, 2x plus 0 simply leaves us with 2x. So we simply write down 2x equals 12 minus 1, which is 11. Okay, things have gotten simpler now. 2x equals 11. We don't know what number x is, but what x is standing for, but we do know that 2 times that number equals 11. So 2 multiplied by that number equals 11. We do the inverse of times 2, which is divided by 2. The inverse of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. So we do 2x divided by 2 equals 11, also divided by 2. They're still equal because we've halved both of them. We've divided both expressions by 2. 2x divided by 2, well, 2 divided by 2 is simply 1. So it's 1x. A simpler way of writing 1x is simply x. It's that number. You don't need to write down 1 times the number. You just write down the number. 2x divided by 2 leaves us with x. And yeah, 2, yep. And 11 divided by 2 leaves us with 5.5. I'll just write down 5.5 because 5.5 plus 5.5 gives us 11. 5.5 plus 5.5 gives us 11. And hopefully I've done this correctly. So the answer to the question, 4x plus 1 equals 2x plus 12. Solve for x. The answer should be x equals 5.5. Let's check the mark scheme to see if I've done this correctly, and I can see that I have. Part B, the working, something like 4x minus 2x equals 12 minus 1. We did that. We subtracted 2x from both sides, and we did that 4x minus 2x and 12 minus 1. Yeah, left with 5.5. If you got 5.5, give yourself 2 marks. Give yourself 1 mark, M1, if you wrote down 4x minus 2x equals 12 minus 1 or its equivalent. So something like that. We wrote down something like that. So even if you didn't get x equals 5.5 or 5.5, but you did do 4x minus 2x is equal to 12 minus 1, then give yourself 1 mark. Give yourself full marks, A1, if you got 5.5 or its equivalent, something like 5.5. Thank you for watching this video brought to you by videogcse.com.